Good morning, boys and girls. It is Miss Jennifer here. We are ready to do some circle time. All right, ready? Get your fingers ready, your hands ready. Wiggle your happy toes, wiggle your happy nose, wiggle your fingers too, then wiggle yourself like wiggle worms do. Reach down and touch your knees, reach up and touch the trees. Tap, tap your happy feet and turn around and have a seat. Great job. If you can sit crisscross applesauce, that would be amazing. Let's go ahead and get our prayer hands ready to go. Let's say our morning prayer together, or you can repeat after me. Good morning, dear Jesus. This day is for you. We ask you to bless us in all that we think, say, and do. Amen. All right, we are ready to go. I've got my pointer and I am ready. Last time we were on, Miss Lee was here on Thursday on November 5th. So we've had the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th is today. It is still the month of November, and it is still the year 2020. Today is Tuesday, and it is the 10th. So let's put it all together. So today is Tuesday, November 10th, 2020. Very good. Let's go ahead and say, let's count to 10 first, and then we'll sing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's sing our days of the week. How many days are there? 7. And that's our magic number. We're still talking about 7. All right, let's sing it. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, let's do something to 10. I'm going to hop because we're going to be talking about the beginning letter of the word hop, 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 hop. We'll have to see what it is in a little bit and wonder why I'm wearing a hat. All right, we'll find out. I'm going to hop. I'm going to hop on 2 feet. You can hop on 2 feet, or you can hop on 1 foot. It's whatever you want, or you could even do something else. All right, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. All right. We've done a great job. So let's look at our days. We said today is Tuesday. Yesterday was, comes before Tuesday? Monday. That's right, Monday. And then tomorrow will be, what comes after Tuesday? Wednesday. That's right. Very good. Our months of the year. Miss Lee started singing our months of the year song, so let's go ahead and sing it. All right. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Very good. And there are 12 months of the year. The year starts with the month of January, and that's when we will be together. But right now it's the 11th month. It's the month of November. What month came before November? October, that's right. And what month comes after November? December. Very good. All right, if you will go ahead and stand up, put your hand on your heart, and let's say the Pledge of Allegiance together. We've got our flag right here. Okay, are you ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job. Okay, we're going to keep on moving. You guys have been practicing, and we've been doing this for a few months, so we are getting the hang of it. When you come to school in January, you guys are going to pick right up and join in with your class. Some of your teachers may be singing different songs or doing some different things. They may be singing much better than me, but you will at least have been aware of some of the things that they will be doing and catch on very quickly. All right, let's read our Bible verse. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. Psalms 136, verse 1. And notice the word give and good all start with the letter G, kind of like what's on my hat. We'll talk about it soon. All right, so let's go ahead. We are talking about a new letter. We are talking about the letter H. H is going to be honey horse in our zoophonics. Honey horse we're going to talk about, and we're going to review a little bit of G. We are still talking about the number 7. We've talked about the 7 days of the week. That's a great song we sing every week. We've talked about the 7 days of creation. And also our Bible story this week has a rainbow that has 7 colors in the rainbow. What did Miss Lee say? That was her favorite number because of all those things. So keep counting. Look for things that are 7 around your house, or count out 7 leaves outside, or count out 7 acorns that you find. All right, our color and shape are still brown, and it is still a square. So we've got a brown square right here. But if we think about the color first, so we've got brown. Our bear is brown. When we think about Thanksgiving, we think about a turkey, and a turkey is brown. I found another brown shirt. It's kind of brown. It's kind of brown and white speckled, but the letters for my name are in brown. I have brown hair. Do you have brown hair? I have brown eyes. What color are your eyes? Can you think? I'm looking at my chapel lesson, and I'm going to be using a boat that is brown. Okay, so there's lots of brown things. Brown is kind of a calmer color. It's not very bright and cheery, but it's a good color. Our leaves are falling down, and we've got lots of brown leaves. So that is our color, and you see Bear's got his brown overalls on. And then our shape is a square. And we talked about a square, and a square has 4 sides. And I found a square, I found a box. It's got a red and white ribbon on it, but the sides are the same size. And it's got 4 corners. This is a square. You can find a square up here. Things are square, like a TV or boxes can be square. A Kleenex box is a perfectly good example of a square Kleenex box. Now, there are Kleenex boxes that are this shape, rectangle. So this is a square because the sides are the same size. This is a rectangle because it has 4 sides and 4 corners, but 2 sides are longer and 2 sides are shorter. And we will talk about a rectangle in a later month, but this is the difference. So you can kind of see this is a square, and this is a rectangle. So keep looking for things that are square around your house or outside. Sometimes even our houses are squares. So it's funny, once you start looking, you see all kinds of things that are squares, or all kinds of things that are brown, or all kinds of things that are the number 7. We are talking about H, and our new word for the week starts with an H, and it is the word harvest. And that is bringing together food that has been planted and grown and harvested, like the farmers harvest their crops. And maybe some of you in the summertime went strawberry picking or blueberry picking, or picked apples off of the tree in this fall season. Okay, or you might have a little garden. I had a little garden of tomatoes growing. And so growing other things, that is harvesting, getting those plants. And we talk about harvest in Thanksgiving in November, which has the holiday of Thanksgiving, because way back when Thanksgiving started, the Pilgrims and the Native Americans got together and they took the food that they had grown, their crops, and they had a wonderful meal together. So that is harvesting. Fall, it is still fall. It is beautiful weather. We've got a little chilly in the morning, a little chilly at night, and beautiful in between. We haven't had much rain. It's been nice and sunny. All right, so our season is still fall. Let's check out the weather, all right? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? Let's check the weather, check the weather, check the weather out today. Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it snowy out today? Let's check the weather, check the weather. What's the weather out today? Well, here it is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It is nice. I think we might have a little bit of rain later, but it is nice right now. All right, what is the weather like at your house? Does anyone have snow? What about rain? Or is it sunny? Or is it cloudy? All right, what do you have? Tell me what you have. You can even be keeping track. You can make a little graph and keep track of the weather each day during the week. All right. Well, I am going to put my pointer down for a second, and I'm going to move the alphabet. So I'll be back in a second. Close your ears, it's kind of noisy. All right, I'm bringing it back. I'm going to push it back as far as I can so we can see it. All right, let's get our hand sanitizer. I'm tongue-tied today. Your hand sanitizer on. Your hands, we're going to talk about that in a second. All right, so we're going to sing the alphabet. Let's pretend we are washing our hands. Make sure you get in between those fingers, the front and the back, the in between, and get them really good while we are singing our ABCs. It's perfect practice, okay? All right, ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I've said my ABCs. I hope you sang along with me. I hope you did. All right, so we've done this top row. We've done A, B, C, D, E, F. We are on G and H today. So let's go back and talk about G. There are so many things to talk about for the letter G. All right, so I'm going to show you our capital G. All right, you see Gordo, Gorilla. And for our capital G, we start up like a capital C and we go around and back, around and back. We don't pick up our pencil or our marker. For our lowercase g, it's we start where our lowercase c also starts. And we go around, down, and curve. Around, down, and curve. All right, be practicing those. And you remember what Gordo Gorilla is holding? He's holding that banana. And Gordo Gorilla says, gah, gah. Gordo Gorilla says, gah, gah. Like you're peeling that banana. Well, I forgot to bring G things last week. We didn't really talk about many G things. And one of the biggest things around my house, my boys love, well, sometimes I don't know if they love it, but what they do is they play golf all the time, all the time. We have every kind of golf club, every kind of golf shoe, golf bags, golf hats, millions and millions all over our house and our garage because we have lots of golf things at our house. And I forgot to talk about that because it starts with the letter G and I see it every day. Some other things, gum. Gum. When you get older, you can chew gum, but mom or dad might have gum. I was putting away my Halloween things and I found this. I found a ghost. What does he say? Boo. And also one thing I cannot do without is my glasses. I have a couple pair. I always lose them, but I always need them because I can't see without them very well at all. So also today I do have a hat on. It was bad hair day. No, I wore a hat because we're talking about the letter H in a second. But I found this hat because it actually has the letter G on it. So for the Gwinnett Braves, their old symbol, it used to be this. And we live in the county of Gwinnett. Most of us do. Some of you may live in Hall or Barrow or a different county. But right here where we live is Gwinnett County, and that starts with a G. All right, so there's all kinds of G things. We talked about God, starting with the letter G, and there's other words that we use a lot, like good and great and girl, all those things. So keep looking, use those binoculars, use your I Spy, and keep looking for G things. Today, we are going to talk about a new letter. We are going to talk about the letter H. Here is a capital H, and here is, whoops, I'm all upside down. Here is the capital H with honey horse. Honey horses inside. Have you ever seen a horse? Have you ever ridden a horse? I love horses. All right. So I hope some of you maybe have, and you can tell us about riding a horse, or have you petted a horse? Okay. Well, in the springtime, when you come back to school, one of the very last things, a long ways away from now, in May, we are going to have some farm animals here, and we are going to get to pet them and get to brush them, and it's going to be wonderful. So we will see some horses, okay? So let's look at our capital H. So for our capital H, it is an easy one. We go down, down, and across. All right, so we pick up our pencil 3 times. Down, down, and across. Okay, that's our capital H. Oops, this one's upside down. And you see honey horse? Here's our lowercase h, okay? And for lowercase h, we go, start at the top again, we go down, back up, and around. Kind of looks like a chair. It reminds me of a chair when I see the lowercase h, okay? So let's do it again. Down, up, and around. And that is our H. Here is our handwriting of it. And we go down, down, and across. And then our lowercase, down, up, and around. And both of them are between the top blue and the bottom red. And they cross right there in the middle. Okay, so that is how we write it. That is what it looks like. But honey horse says, and this is going to be a hard one because you kind of tap on your legs, okay? But you gallop. Do you know what a horse kind of gallops. So it's kind of a combination between walking and skipping a little bit, but you don't move your second leg. When you skip, you move both legs. When you gallop, you just kind of, you hop and jump up and gallop. It's hard to demonstrate, but practice skipping and practice galloping. Mom or dad or an adult or a big brother or sister can show you the difference between skipping and galloping. So practice those things. But for honey horse, we take our hands and we kind of tap it. So we're kind of making a gallop. Honey horse says, huh. Honey horse says, huh. Honey horse says, huh. Okay? Ha, 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 ha is the sound. Honey horse says, huh. Honey horse says, huh. All right? And that's the sound honey horse makes. Now, because H has lots of things, I brought some things to tell you about for H, and one of them I found that you will be seeing a lot of, or you probably have, is hand sanitizer. We're going to be using this a lot, also soap and water, but we've got our hands that we're going to keep clean with the hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer, a lot. You'll see it, you'll hear it a lot. Also some things, we have a head and we have our hair that both begin with the letter H, okay? Also, we have our heart. We put our hand over our heart when we say the Pledge of Allegiance. So all those things start with the letter H. So be looking for things that start with the letter H. Now, one thing I did, I wore a hat. I wore a baseball hat because it can hold your hair, or if you're having a bad hair day, it's a wonderful thing. I love to wear hats. And I even have hat boxes. I have so many hats. I love hats. So I wanted to bring some hats to show you. I have lots of different hats. So I'm going to kind of show you all the different hats, and then you can be looking to see if you have different hats in your house. And maybe you can have a hat day at your house with your family. One thing I found, this was a crazy hat. One of my boys wore this when they went sledding, when it was cold and we actually had snow one year. So this is a crazy winter hat. This is kind of the opposite. This is a beach hat if you're going to the beach and it's sunny and you want to protect your face and from getting sunburn. This is a cowboy hat. All right. And hopefully we will be able to talk about Western Day, and we'll have a Western Day when you are here. This is a fancy French hat. It's a beret that you wear on the side of your the side of your head. And did you also notice what color this cowboy hat was? It is brown, that's right. And the last one, this is a fancy hat that you would wear. This is actually from my great grandmother. She gave me lots of her fancy hats, and great grandmother has 2 G's at the beginning, all right? So this is a fancy hat. So we've talked about G, we've talked about H, so be looking for those things. Practice writing those letters, practice saying those sounds. Gordo, gorilla, G, and honey, honey, horse. Honey, horse, ha. All right, very good. Well, I hope you have enjoyed that. I do have one activity I wanted to share with you. One fun activity that you could do. You could do it with some pipe cleaners or some yarn or string or ribbon. And to make some patterning or just add some beading. But the thing is, you're doing a lot of fine motor skills when you're putting things on a stick, or like this pipe cleaner, or a piece of string or yarn. If you want to string Cheerios or Fruit Loops, and you can even make a pattern if you have Fruit Loops if they're a different color. Or you can color some noodles. You can get some noodles and dye them different food colorings or paint them. And then you can put them on a piece of string or a piece of yarn or a pipe cleaner. Or you could even, what I have is I found some little beads and I just put them on the pipe cleaner. If you have a piece of foam, you could stick the pipe cleaner in the foam, be very careful, but then it's stable, and then you could put the beads, or again, Cheerios, cereal, noodles, anything that's got a hole in it that you could put through. But what it is doing, you're getting some good practice with your fine motor, all right, with your fingers. So try to do some stringing of something, either on a pipe cleaner, then you could make a little bracelet, a friendship bracelet, okay? If you've got some old beads laying around, but cereal works great, and there's all kinds of cereal that has holes in it. Noodles work great, and if you can color them or dye them, that is even more fun. So you have a couple of projects right there, okay? You can make a necklace for Thanksgiving. You could make necklaces, or even you could make this into a napkin ring, and you can put the napkin ring in the napkin in this little ring, and this is just a pipe cleaner. You could even take Miss Lee, remember she showed you how she loved the paper towel rolls. You have so many things to do with them. Well, you could also make a big one or cut this in half if you have a toilet paper roll, and you can make a napkin ring with that. Okay, so there are so many things you can do with lots of just things, simple things around your house. But work on trying to string something, either on a pipe cleaner or some yarn or string. You can tie it down to something at one end and put those pieces of Cheerios or put those pieces of noodles through it. So I hope you have some fun ideas. This week we had packet pickup, I guess last week. So I hope you came and got it. There's lots of fun activities in that packet. If you didn't get the packet, I'm going to go ahead and send the important letter that was in there that tells you all about coming to school and meeting your teacher and then starting school in January. So that will be coming home. I'm not going to send the packet in the mail because it's too big. So if you still want to get your November packet, call me or email me and you can still pick it up, okay? And then in the next month, December, you're going to come and get to meet your teacher. So I am very excited about that. And then in January, we are going to start school. So we are so excited. It was so fun to see many of you in the car and wave at you. We are getting excited to see everyone. We are getting very excited. So look at your calendar. Lots of fun things to do. If you didn't get it, call me or email me, grown-ups, and we will get it to you. And I hope you have had a great time enjoying calendar time. All right? And we will see you soon. Let's go ahead and get our thumbs up, and we'll do I am special to end. All right? I am special. I am special. Can't you see? Can't you see? Someone very special. Someone very special. God made me. God made me. I am special. I am special. Can't you see? Can't you see? Someone very special, someone very special. God made me, God made me. Great job. I'll see you next time. Bye, boys and girls.